Going up, escalator. Make it better. That's my manner. So see you later on an escalator. Going up.
Look, 난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just do it. 지금 순간이만 new birthday. Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just kick it up, just kick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 type. 너무 feel the top, yeah, swim away, 멈추지 않아.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one.
Hello everybody,
90
and
minutes to
welcome
decide
today's
whether
match.
they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Guardiola. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. That's been cut out, well played. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's played him through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's through here. And he can clear it away. Saka! Will they claim to that? Serginho. Header! Oh, huge goal! Massive goal! They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 33 minutes is number 24.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Kaká. Oh, and he's through the middle. Alexander-Arnold. He's been picked out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Bouten is there to clear. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Thuram cuts out the pass. Vieira. Schneider.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kaká. Kaká is flagged offside. He's had it taken off him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So once again, we're underway. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely ball. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kusanov spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's found him in space. Luis Suarez! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Thuram calmly anticipates. 60 minutes played.
This match was 71,898.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Thuram cuts it out.
There they go, hunting again.
And here's Suarez. And he's picked out the run. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Batistuta. Fiddles it through. Kusanov gets across to intercept that. And it's Jorginho. Fires from distance. And now they can clear their lines. Jorginho. He's having a hit! That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's
There
Neymar.
will be 1 minute added time.
That's the throw. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. He's gone forward. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but it wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre...
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So it's down to business here. Now it's Foden. He is through here.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's a pretty loose pass. That has been cut short. Spread it left. Back into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's hoisted clear. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
Because that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden! Foden! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Ruben Neves plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Adams can get it clear. So it is still 0-0. Jorginho does really well to win the ball there. Batistuta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ribéry. Good spot, he's seen the run. Jorginho. Saka. Oh, this looks sharp. Ribéry. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk makes the interception. Foden. Batistuta, great chance! It's in! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Belletti. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Saka. Now who's going to be first to this? And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? David, now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, again, there's no way through. He has found a way through. Zaire Emery. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, easy pickings there.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Flashes it across. And now they can clear their lines. Messi. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beraldo. I think we're just about done here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And there goes the final whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Being displayed on the screen.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Breakfast in bed, the sun's up forever. You're Roma than Paris, you're pretty too. I must be dreaming, baby. How did I find you? Hey, I know you're a golden child. Hey, I'm sure I'm in love with you, and nothing feels better. Lately, I've been manifesting. We should live in Hollywood. Talking late night snacking. I'm king, you're queen. I push up on this funk and give me miracles. Making known how we love the ride is something we control. You are right, and I don't know we rock to this. Screaming I testify this loving. Oh my Lord, we rock to this. Screaming I testify that we'll survive the test of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I promise I'll be right here. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA, someday can take away. Hey, take off. Standing next to you. Afterglow, leave your body golden like the sun in the moon. Screaming I testify this loving. Screaming I testify that we'll survive the test of time. They can't deny our love. They can't divide us. We'll survive the test of time. I swear that I'll be right here. Standing next to you, standing in the fire next to you. Oh, you know it's deeper than the rain, it's deeper than the pain. When it's deep like DNA.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it's Batistuta. Now there's a fine ball. David Villa! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well read, nice interception. Nicely aimed pass. Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Iniesta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got two! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Conte. And here's Cavani, played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. An act of charity gratefully received. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great chance! And more, and more, and more. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's enough.
And Batistuta! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Batistuta completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Beckenbauer. And Serginho. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, he's onto this. Messi! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So is this the start of a David Villa! But fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It looked as though that might lead to
There will be
something quite
3
promising,
minutes added
but
time.
it turned out that that was not the case. It's an errant pass. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. And that was very necessary. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we expected better, and so did he. And he welcomes it in. Serginho.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,898.
Saka. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tchouaméni. Serginho. Oh, good ball! Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Messi with 2 goals already to his name. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. Beckenbauer. Conte. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, that's neat. Van Bouten getting this one clear. The final 5 minutes. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 13, Iniesta. Number 2, Conte.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Musiala. Number 16, Rodri.
And that has been
2
cleared.
added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Musiala. Now it's Cavani. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our...
So keep on fighting, find the horizon, better rewind, no man is an island, sounding the sirens, we and I let go.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Batistuta. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Serginho. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Oh, he's been caught on it here! So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Saka. Batistuta.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Guardiola. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. David Villa. He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the finish! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
has been indicated.
Jorginho.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Tries a shot! Big moment! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Saka, and a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aim forwards.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shot could... David Villa! He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a sharp pass. David Villa! David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Aimed beyond the defence. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great hit! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 80 minutes is number 24, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Can you write it on your face? 'Cause you know it's forgotten, and you know there's no faith in
the falling. There's a crazy lack of love for you. But I know. But you don't care. La, 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 la. Way of business cars, the way that you go stomp around. Do your job, seize the morning, take the ship as there is somewhere. Anywhere is better. You were selling dreams, playing tricks on our minds. We're talking about to give and a little one. Give us something real that we can all change. We can say we caused something that made a change. Wet us all to the blue and lead us down. Your world to run is not a sellable asset. There's a crazy lack of love for you. La, 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 la. I know that you don't care. The lack of love for you. The lack of love for you. There's a crazy lack of love for you. I know that you don't care. 'Cause you know it's forgotten. You know there's no faith in the fallen.
It's a well, we're on the way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, easy pickings there. David Villa. That's been cut out, well played. Batistuta! That's a throw. Mbappe! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Batistuta. That looks a good ball through. Oh, decent hit! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The goal.
Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
David Villa.
Switzerland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That is good alertness. Well, there's the clearance. Played back to the goalkeeper. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Batistuta. Guardiola cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Saka! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 15 minutes till half-time. Quality ball. Oh, super ball! Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Adams gets over and intercepts. He'll try from distance. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a little off target. Saka, nice ball, and he's in here. And that was very necessary. And we have our very first corner. Switzerland have the chance to go the other way.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. No way through there. That has ended up in no man's land. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's been won straight back. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's ambitious. Now, that was quite some save.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Foden! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Even some of the opposing fans belts one. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And they're quick to get it back. Adams cuts out the pass. David Villa. Switzerland appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, great hit! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 64 minutes is number 11, David Villa. David Villa.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Batistuta. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, played right into his path. Could be danger here. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And with good effort from distance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pinches it off him. Short changes him with that pass. Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. Musiala was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
4 added
Time
minutes has
added
been
on,
indicated.
4 minutes. And Batistuta! And it's there! And surely that settles it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, what a mistake! Chance to... It's hit the crossbar! Lacking in accuracy. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. David Villa reflecting on a
Volunteers for each
stellar
block.
performance,
Please report to
and
the
now
staff room
taking home
immediately.
a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. In with a header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
David Villa chasing after it. Brilliantly cut out. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Batistuta. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Number 17, Hiratoshi Nakata.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice interception, well timed.
Vadio. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Tries a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Big chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and
The
character.
goal scorer after 32 minutes is
That has certainly
number
made
9.
things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's gone looking for safety. Nakata. Nakata! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. David Villa! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
David Villa in acres of space out wide. Vardiol. And we hit half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. David Villa. Adams can get it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the...
David Villa! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Villa certainly could have and should have made more of that.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that was vital. Pinches it off him. Bayer. Dink through. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. He hits one! It's there! Right back in the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Serginho.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicked it back promptly. David Villa.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 42.
Bayer getting this one clear. And he's had it nicked away. That's really well cleared. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Hirotoshi Nakata. Coming on the field
Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this.
Bruno
And that
Fernandes.
interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly onside here. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho.
Well, he got...
And time is up. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great adversity in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And a
Look,
quick
Peter,
reminder
a strength
today
in
to
any
please
team
take
has to
all
be
the
at the
dustbins
heart of your
located
defence.
by the
And I'm
entrance
afraid
gates.
they were
Thank
found
you
wanting
very
in that
much for your
department.
cooperation.